So I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. Which I mean like 5 minutes ago, and I was browsing Tumblr. And I found a letter I had written myself exactly 2 years ago. So I'm gonna film a reaction to that because I know someone wanted me to do reaction videos. And I like just woke up. I've wanted to film something with my head hair for a while because I like the way it looks, at least from the front. In the back it's a little questionable, but I haven't like addressed my lung situation, which is why I'm so so after this I'm gonna go use my inhaler. Also, who knows what they're doing out there. Yeah, we're gonna look at this. I hope you can hear me. Hey, dead name. So this is interesting. Since it was 2 years ago, this was kind of when I was at the beginning of figuring out what being agender meant to me. So even when I was writing to myself on Tumblr, I would use this nickname that had been given to me and was basically the equivalent of my dead name. It's the nickname people use since birth. So yeah. It's a Saturday night / Sunday morning in June of 2014. Currently it is a Wednesday afternoon in June of 2016. So, oh, how time flies. I wonder what time it is where you are. There you go. I have so many questions for you. What are you doing with your life? Doing YouTube. It's summer. I'm gonna be a senior. I'm gonna go to college. I want to do youth ministry. I want to do YouTube. Did you follow your dream? What dream is that? I don't know. Did you ever get a relationship? No. Not yet. Have you ever starred in a show? A little young for that? No. I'm also a little sick for that. So, no, I haven't. Did you ever write a show? Spoiler warning, YouTube. Kind of working on that. Did you decide about kids? Yeah, I don't want them. Except, maybe I'm gonna adopt a bunch of like 17-year-olds. Do you still identify as a non-binary, panromantic, pansexual? Yep, with the added identifiers of agender, queer, and trans. I hope you remember me. I hope you remember how awesome it felt to revel in your identity when you first discovered it. I do, and it still feels awesome. I hope you remember how amazing it was to see Les Mis on May 24th at the matinee on Broadway with your 3 closest to Mizzy friends. Name, name, and name. I do. I will never forget that memory. And every time I question whether I wish I had seen Hamilton instead, I just need to remember that. And I wouldn't have seen Hamilton then. I would have waited and used that money to see Hamilton now. I hope you remember how free you felt with your 4 Bs. That's in terms of academics, because I'd always gotten A's before that. Yeah, I remember. Oh, how I wish for 4 Bs now. And how welcoming Tumblr always felt. Yeah. It's a little more complicated now, but yes. I hope you remember how much you loved God and church, and that you still love both of these things. I do. In different... It manifests a little differently, but it's just as deep. Gosh, I hope you remember how influential Name was. Name is my old youth pastor. Yeah. In retrospect, he wasn't as great as I built him up to be, but yeah. I hope that you're doing what you love. Right now, I am. In this moment, I am. Right now, I love musical theater. I still do. And that's the path I see myself going down. I don't. But I don't wish that upon you. I hope that you have figured out what you want to do and stood up for yourself and did/are doing it. I was a generous person 2 years ago. I don't care if it's theater or math or creative writing or being a street cleaner or being a youth pastor. I do care that you do what you love and love what you do. It'd be a huge shock if you're not doing theater at all, though, and it'd make me kind of sad. I'm still involved in theater tangentially, like school and stuff. Yeah, I want to be a youth pastor and a YouTuber. And damn the consequences. Thanks. Have you found a beloved yet? So beloved is the term I'm going to use for like significant other or whatever, because husband-wife isn't going to work, wife-wife isn't going to work. I need a name for me, a gender-neutral term. And I would probably just want to use the same for them, and I want it to be beloved. So, have you found a beloved yet, or did you decide it's not for you? No, I haven't found a beloved, but I have decided it's something for me. You know, I want one. I want a significant other. Sorry for yawning, like I said, I just woke up. I wonder if you remember how I feel now, at 16. I do want a beloved, though I don't care how they identify or what genitalia they have or how they look. Same. If you have found a beloved, congrats. If not, that's okay. If you've decided a beloved isn't for you, congrats. If you do have a beloved and you are getting married, are getting married / did get married, will / did your beloved wear a top hat? What? That's one of the conditions I have now for my wedding. What? I used to actually be... Stupid car. I used to actually be super obsessed with top hats, and I wanted to marry someone who was wearing a top hat. Or I wanted to wear a top hat. And I mean, I think that'd still be a cool quirk, but... yeah. I guess I just want you to remember what you learned from musicals, even if you don't like them anymore. That thought pains me so much, but if it's what happens, it happens. Can we talk about Hamilton, me from 2 years ago? So here we are for a round of lessons from a younger person. And then it's just a list of quotes from musicals that I decided I need to remember. To love another person is to see the face of God. From the Endish of Les Mis. It's beautiful. And I really think it's true. God calls us to love each other, and when we do that, we see pieces of Him reflected. Children of Israel are never alone. That's from Just for the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, and Children of Israel is really a term for Jewish people, so it's more like it should be children of God, and it's kind of culturally appropriative. Sorry, but it's a reminder that I'm never alone. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. From the end of Les Mis. Forget, regret, or life is yours to miss. From Rent. It's kind of true. I've, over the years, learned that I don't believe in regret as a concept. Hold on. If I could edit things, I would edit out. La Vie Boheme, just this idea of being free and authentic. There will be light. That's from, there's a thing on my screen. That's from Next to Normal. And it's very important to me. This normal they sell you is no special deal, because no one should tell you the way you should feel. That's also from Next to Normal. And it's super important, because the feelings we feel are authentic and significant. And then it says, and if you ever need empowerment songs to find gravity, Let It Go and La Vie Boheme always seem to do the trick. Sure, but I should find my empowerment in God, not in music. And there are a couple of more songs I would add to that list now, but I don't know what they are. Whatever has happened to you, know that God loves you, and I do too. See you when I get there. Dead May. 16 at the time. Currently 12:21 a.m. on Wednesday, June 22nd, or whatever, 2014. Okay, that's me lying. It's Sunday, June 22nd, 2014, and now it's Wednesday, June 22nd, 2016, but I'm not uploading it until next Wednesday. So that's that. That was actually super cool. I'm super glad I found it. I was a super great person to myself then. I know I was wrestling with a lot of stuff, but I was super generous to my future. And I'm super grateful for that. At some point I might upload like a letter to myself 2 years in the future. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you could hear it over the nonsense out there. And I hope you didn't mind this. I'm gonna go use my inhaler now. I hope you have a great day.